We are Rick. We're going to find out if Rick, Soldier of God, is able to beat Elden Ring. Now, he is the most powerful being in the lands. So I think chances are pretty good that he will stand a chance of beating all of what we need to beat, both the base game of the final boss and the base game of the DLC. But we need to find out for ourselves. And as always, we must begin with a prayer to Miyazaki at the start to retrieve the items. Mostly because I don't want to farm them. To be completely honest with you, I don't want to farm them. That doesn't sound fun. So let's just begin. Dear Miyazaki, today we will be taking your strongest soldier through the lands between in a journey to discover if they are capable of beating Elden Ring. There is going to be a lot of bloodshed. There is going to be a lot of death, but not to us, to our enemies. So from you, I require the Lordsworn's Greatsword. I'm reading a list because I don't remember them all by heart. The Godric's Soldier Gauntlets, the Godric Soldier Greaves, the Godric Soldier Helm, and just to be a little weird and different, the Tree and Beast Surcoat, because I guess we're doing that. I need all those things if you don't mind. Please and thank you. Wonderful. Okay, let me get dressed. All right. We'll put this in our offhand, like always. We go ahead with bam, 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 bam. Perfect. And let us begin. I should probably start my timer. There we go. Let us begin. Let us begin. Let us begin. Should be a Chaos Lord ending. I feel like Rick just wants to be Elden Lord. I think if it was Rick, like I agree, he is the Three Fingers, but I think he also just wants to be Elden Lord at the end of the day, personally. You still have yet to find a great knife. Well, if you're looking for a great knife, I highly recommend starting as the Bandit because they start with it. How's it going, Bollock? How you doing? Rescheduled for tomorrow and Wednesday. Boo, that's not fun. I'm so sorry. Yeah, they start with a great knife. I think you can buy it from some merchant. I don't remember which one, but... Oh, very nice, very nice. I bet you're excited. Okay, we must go collect Torrent. On this journey, we require a traveling companion. We will, of course, be returning to fight our namesake, but not until the end of the run. Once we have become Elden Lord, then we will have earned the rights. Oh, you don't have the rights, or whatever the message says all the time. But we are going to return there once I have gone and beat all the other guys and won, because, like, you know, that's how it goes. Can only farm from demi-humans. Oh, good to know, good to know. For memento purposes, I think that's a totally fair reason. I think for memento purposes is a great reason to buy stuff like that. So fix my shit for real. No, the sheep died. My power is too great. My power is too strong. I walk near a being while jumping and they just die. That's just who I am. That's how powerful Rick is. Strongest being in the lands between. No one stands a chance, if we're being honest. Hello, sir. Fellow soldier. Ow. It is good to meet you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't mess with me, though. I am too powerful for you. Hello, fellow soldier, as well. I must bid you adieu, but have a wonderful day. Goodbye. I don't really need those kukris. Rick wouldn't use kukris. Stay away from me, dear. I'm too strong for you. You can't handle me. Zero chance you can handle me. It's just not possible. I'm too powerful. Too powerful. Too strong. Cheating the sword, it's right there in that chest. I'll be honest, Ray. I didn't look up where it was before I started. I thought I had to farm it. But yes, I did. I did cheat it in. We prayed to Miyazaki and he provided. It's his strongest soldier. You know? It makes sense they would just provide it. Hello, Melina. Now, I'll be honest with you. I will not be requiring your services on this run. I am already so powerful as Rick. I will not be needing you. However, I will not turn down Torrent because frankly, without Torrent, this run takes like 4 times longer for absolutely no reason. What a day in the lands between, or I guess a night in the lands between. Beautiful. Torrent, I think it is time that we took on our first obstacle. Let us go fight Margit. Show the lands between our true power. Really, let them embrace it. How's it going, Zook? Felt appropriate? Totally valid. What is this? A golden seed? For those that require healing, it is probably appropriate. But I am Rick, and I will not be requiring much healing at all, for I'm too strong. Smithing stones. For one that requires upgrades to one's weapon, that would be good. But as Rick, we need no such things. We are already all powerful. Rick cares not for your paltry smithing stones. It's true. Hello, fellow soldiers. I'm here to liberate us from the tyranny that is Margit and Godric, because I'm pretty sure that's the lore. And if it isn't, we're going with it because, like, it seems funny to go with that. Sir, I don't want to have to expend any of my power on you. You're not worth my time. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, great. Yes, indeed. Rick cares not for the petty instruments of the weak and feeble. It's true, it's true. Hello, Margit. Now, I've been dreaming of this day ever since you sent me away and locked me in that starter area and had me be beat up by the Tarnished over and over again for no reason, telling me to lose on purpose. That's what you get. I don't even need to attack. I am that powerful. I am that strong. Have a wonderful afterlife. Now we must go kill the person who shares kind of half my name. Sort of. Or like my name in part. I don't really know how that works. But like, we're killing Godric is what I'm getting at. Imagine the song I loop the entire playthrough. I'd rather not. Hello, Gostock.
The gates! Open the gates!
That was just petty. I just had to do that for myself, you know? I had to. Huh, excuse me, coming through. Nope, no, I'm good. Listen, gentlemen, no, I am here to rescue us. We are going to be free of this monster. We will get a new lord, an Elden lord by the name of Rick, if you will. It was Gostok. He did have it coming. If anyone had it coming in this game, it is Gostok. There is only one other person that deserves it more, and you have no idea how excited I am for when we get to them later, because it's going to be very cathartic for me. I have, Ray. I have. We've been going through the game as every single boss slowly. I've done so far. Oh, that poor bird. That poor bird. They can't even handle my power. I'm too strong. I'm too strong. I beat it as Tree Sentinels, Beastmen of Farmazula, and Watchdogs. I'm sitting at the Grace just so they leave me alone, because I would like to speak to Godric's door. Melina, I require not your services. I eventually will have to go to the round table, but for right now, could you kindly... Shh, shoo! Go away, be gone. No. Scat, be gone, okay. Behind this door lies a man whom I got my name from. I can't deny that they did give me my name. I am a soldier of God, Rick. But I need to take that name back, and I need to put respect on that name, because frankly, the man behind this door is a false prophet, and we must end his life. Sir, it is time for a new lord, and it will not be you. Goodbye. We deserve someone more powerful to rule over these lands. And it will not be you. This will be I. Rick, Elden Lord. Well, I am Rick. Everything falls before me, no matter how strong they may seem. I am all powerful. No leveling upgrades. Ah, leveling and upgrades are for the weak, are for those that are beneath my power. I don't require such things. Now, if I was someone like Radon, of course. But as Rick stands, Rick does not need anything to prop himself up. He stands above all already. He's too powerful. He's too strong, truly. I should pin, hang on, I'm gonna make a pin message, one sec. Perfect, there we go. You know, Mixel, I would make it that. That is a very good point. That should probably be the title of the stream. But I feel like the question format of can kind of works for clickbait better. Wow. I am so powerful that if I drink a flask, if I move my hand as I'm standing on my torrent dies as well. How dare you? I am mourning the loss of a dear friend. Right, I gotta stop doing that. I'm too powerful. I don't know my own strength. Well, we're running. I don't know my own strength. I really don't. Too strong. Too strong, too strong. Just the movement of my arm above Torrent shatters Torrent into nothing. We must find a horse that is equally powerful to us. Maybe we can, hang on, I have an idea. Torrent, we're gonna do a bit of training here. Ready? Okay, we gotta train your body to be able to withstand my hits. Okay. Okay, we're gonna work on that again. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, you're getting closer. You can see there's some strength being built up within Torrent. Hang on. And okay, I think that is gonna do it. I think Torrent is gonna be powerful enough. Let's see if Torrent is now powerful enough to withstand my heals. Torrent has gotten used to our strength, has gotten used to our power. Wonderful. Torrent has now found the ability to withstand the drinking of our flask. Bravo. I knew you were the right horse for the job. Don't let anyone tear you down. Everyone that says you're not good enough, they're just jealous that they don't have a double jumping horse in real life. Once he gets buffed, becomes a Trent. You know what? You're so right. His name, he has now earned the name Trent. You're so right. You're so right. Though Rick was born among the tarnished, he was bathed in gold. Blessed by the golden rays of grace, Rick sets out to fell the usurper of the Elden throne and bring peace, shiny and gold. Indeed, indeed, it's true. It's true. Bobby, I have no fucking clue. I have zero idea what was happening there. I don't know. I was as shocked as you were that that was happening. Aura, that's the answer. Aura, uh-huh. An almighty beast, but far below the skills and talents of one such as myself. I shall not be slaying dragons on this journey. Probably. I don't remember if I need to kill a dragon. No, I shall not be killing dragons on this journey. I need not murder a dragon. Ah, hold. Let me recollect my memories and remember what the lands between look like, because I am so well versed in all of them. I know them by heart. Oh yes, that was Limgrave. Yes, that was Caelid. Yeah, Liurnia, and all the lands beyond that. Ah, perfect. Perfect. Let us go acquire a deck to have, shall we? I can still kill Senesax. I could, but that is far out of my way. We are merely here to end God's lives. Dragons are beneath us. The golden maps from Google. I am a benevolent god, and I save all subjects, including you, Bach. I hope you have a wonderful life. Remember me when I'm Elden Lord. Unfortunately, the demon is on the path to my journey to be both Elden Lord and whatever we call ourselves after we kill PCR, which I don't, it doesn't really have a catchy name. DLC winner? I don't really know what we call ourselves, but I do have to kill them. They are on the path. Fortis X, 2 out of our way. No, we don't require them. We don't require them. We are merely trying to become Elden Lord and save the lands between from a failing order. Indeed, indeed. That is correct, Mitchell. Correct. Yes, yes. You know what? I'm going near her. Okay, Bobby, I can do that. We are benevolent after all. I think that is a fair ask. We can do that. We can do that. Hello. I'm here to save the fort. Have a wonderful day. Don't follow me. You're not going to like what happens. Don't do... If you set foot up here, don't do it. Oh. Wants to admire me? Admire away. Okay, I feel like admiring does not require your knife. Okay, well, I feel like the admiring has taken a step for the worse and a turn for the bad, and we're bridging into really not okay stalker-like behavior. So I am going to, I'm afraid, I'm going to have to put my foot down, or in this case, my sword through you. And of course, Rick would do all the skips. Right? Obviously. Obviously. Ah! Gentle rats, I wish you to have a wonderful day hanging out in your ruins. I don't really know what you folks do down here, but I hope whatever you do, you have a great time. I will be taking my leave. Your hard work is appreciated, and when I'm Elden Lord, I will remember you all, and I will send you flowers. And maybe vacation time. Because we really won't need smithing stones anymore once I'm Elden Lord. It's beneath us. I did get a goodbye nibble. They took a little chunk out of me. A little souvenir of their Elden Lord to be. It's funny, that part is now the easiest part for me, and this part's the hardest part for me. I don't know why I struggle so much with the second half of that compared to the first half now. If it's not going to be the first try, I think, don't worry. It will all be first try in the video. No one will ever know. Ever, if there wasn't a first try. Ow. That really hurt. Ma'am, I see that you are suffering. I want you to know when I am Elden Lord, you will not have to suffer anymore. Rick does. It's called time manipulation. Technically, thank you. The ability to make it so that, you know, we're reality warping is what we are. He's an Omega level mutant. Deadpool level of being able to break the fourth wall. As we are kind and benevolent, and we are a decent person, we will end this poor dragon's suffering. Not because we require the runes. We will not be using them, but because we are a good person and we wish for them to suffer no more. Sleep well, poor dragon. Sleep well. We have not visited the Loathsome Patches. We have not. We have not. You think Rick has a gripe with patches? I don't know if Rick has a gripe with patches. Patches is a state of the society. It is a fair point. Is Rick interested in a contract? Possibly. We'll see. Maybe. Huh. Hang on. I think I know what happened there. A factor that I had not considered has arisen. One moment. There we go. Sir Radon. I not only need to kill you so I can acquire your Great Rune and become your new Elden Lord, and also to access the DLC, but it's a whole separate thing. But also, your suffering must end. You cannot continue to live like this. We will do right by you and make sure that you no longer need to feel the pain that you do, and you can rest well with Leonard. So long, my friend. So long. I kind of want to go back and get my other runes that I had. I might go do that. I kind of really want them. I want to see how many runes I got by the end of this, kind of. I already know everything I need to know. But one day this academy will serve as a wonderful place for my subjects to truly learn the ways of Rickness. Rickdom? No, ew, that doesn't sound right at all. Rick, Rick, we'll workshop it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We got people working on this, you know? Well, Ray, no one can stand up to Rick's power. We're too strong. There's no one in the lands between as powerful as I am. I am so all powerful that all bow before me. Now you'll notice that, of course, I am able and capable of passing myself, but I will always return no matter what, for I am too strong. I held back against all of those tarnished for many years. I think 4 at this point. For many years, I've held back. I let them learn and be better, but none of them ever proved to be worthy enough for me to not become Elden Lord myself. And now my time has come. Now my time has come, and we are going to be all powerful. Also, I'm going to delete this because I want to make sure that it's not in the video. We are approaching Altus. Under my rule as Elden Lord, this lift shall not only be serviceable and working to all, not requiring a Dectus half, or in this case, 2 halves, but also, maybe we'll build some stairs, and then people can take those if they want to instead, rather than having to go through some stupid magworm, because, like, frankly, whoever designed that, poorly thought out. What if you can't kill a magworm? How are you supposed to get to Altus? Yes, Elden Lord, not president. I don't know what a president is. Also be prime minister because I'm Canadian. But yes, indeed, Rick for Elden Lord. Yes, quite. Soon to be our new home. We just need to get into the capital, face off against the lords that have forsaken us, and then enter. That's all. That's all we must do. That is it. Also, Rick will require more coffee soon, so I'll probably go get that in a little bit, but, you know. My ever loyal or soon to be subjects, my dear tree sentinels, please continue to stand watch. I will give you a raise. I hear that your job is, quite frankly, very boring from very reliable sources, and I will make sure you are paid well. Oh, of course, Mitchell. Of course, of course. Of course, we will always tell them. Unfortunately, there is one who is too loyal to the Golden Order. And I believe we will have to remove them from their post. That's a song with a duck in it. It freaks me out. What? How? I've taken you out. How do you return? I know. It was because I did not truly attack you, and thus, well, I was gonna roll and then attack. Whatever, it's fine. Clearly, you're too weak to handle my power. A talisman. Who could we need not such things as Rick. We're already too strong. We don't need enhancements and jewelry to increase our power further. We're too strong already. We need nothing. Ironically, the speed run is like way ahead of me at this point on the run, which I think is really funny. Just goes to show how fast the speedrunners are. They finished the game in like 20 minutes, which is crazy. Howdy, Bib. How are you today? You have arrived just in time. Hello, Llama. You've also arrived just in time. Welcome, welcome. We are approaching the capital, and I, Rick, shall become Elden Lord. But first, yes, I'd heard tale of you, the loyal Draconic Tree Sentinel. Okay, listen here, you little shit. I'm in the middle of something. Okay, all right, okay. I'm just gonna go this way. Fuck you, leave me alone. The loyal Draconic Tree Sentinel. Their loyalty shall prove to be their undoing. For they are not going to be surviving and joining the New World Order. It's okay. When I am Elden Lord, we shall acquire a new servant to protect our beloved capital. Perhaps a dragon to replace the Draconic Tree Sentinel. Thoughts? How's it going, Rosaki? You also arrived on time. Welcome, welcome. Okay, Melina. I will require your services one time because I do have to go to the round table. Take me away. Take me away. Come now. Come. Let us away. Come on. So, come on. Fantastic. Okay, now let's go back. Hello, Melody. You did. People have been disrespecting me, and I'm finally taking back my time to make sure that the lands between can fall under a true Lord's reign. Indeed. Making your bag hurt the way it does. I feel that, Bip. I feel that. Yes, Rick is finally getting his chance to claim the Elden Ring. Finally. It has been a long time coming, letting Tarnished train to become better, and finally we have our chance to do it ourselves. Yes, indeed. I agree. Rick could, with his power, I could destroy the entire universe in one slash. However, I wish for my subjects to live peacefully and to have a long, healthy, I guess technically an afterlife, because that's kind of what the Lands Between is. But like, you know, I want them to have a nice long life. So instead, I am using a fraction of my power to reclaim the Lands Between while we're leaving the actual world intact. Demoted because of some simple tax evasion. I know, right? Like, you try and hold back a little bit of money so you can pay your bills at your cave, and they're like, no, dude, you can't do that. And you're like, okay, well, fuck you. I mean, what do you, okay. And then they demote you, and all of a sudden you're just the training guy, and okay, I blame the jazz. I blame the jazz. I blame the jazz. Does Rick enjoy jazz? No. Rick does not enjoy jazz, and frankly, I shall be removing all the jazz implements around the capital, because while the current lords may like jazz, I think it ruins the aesthetic. You saw nothing. Was rather distracting, indeed. Rick will require more coffee very soon. And also got the skip on the first try and now is failing it. It's going great. Oh, come on! And in your music that isn't his boss music, it's true. It's true. Hit it once and never again. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. There we go. Follow the thing. Follow the thing. Follow. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, I'm getting coffee. Hang on. Stupid, dumb skips. I hate them sometimes. It's taking forever to actually quit. Hang on. There we go. It's taking forever to load. The gate, you're right, you're right. It does require time to process the Rick's power. You're so correct. All right, there we go. We love a first try skip because that was definitely first try and nobody will ever know anything else. It was definitely first try. It was super cool. And chopped your processing power. It's true. It's true. It took an army to kill that dragon. I'm pretty sure is the lore. If they'd had me, it would have been instant and free. A tree! Listen, I appreciate that you exist here. Unfortunately for you, I do think you're a little unwelcoming to guests. I'm so sorry. Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot. One moment. Hang on. I forgot to activate my powers again and make sure that I am able to, in fact, okay. Well, everything's gone ass out. Ooh. Roll it back. None of this happened. You saw nothing. You saw nothing? You saw nothing. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. The dragon with my friend is true. It's true. I have a Rick. Tifa or Aerith? I have no opinion on either of the Okay. I'm just gonna go the normal way. Apparently we just aren't doing this today. For real. I am kind of, yes, a little bit. Totally on purpose. Definitely on purpose. Okay, well, I guess I am going this way, all right. Okay, I quit. Oh, God. I nailed the other tricks first try, and it was really cool. Rip runes? Yeah, rip runes. It's fine. Okay, roll it back. Pretend like none of that happened. Get him. Ah, jazz. Jazz, my least favorite form of music. When I am Elden Lord, you shall be replaced by your much cooler brother, Ska. Ow, that was a lot of jazz right there. Jesus Christ. We shall replace you with Ska, which frankly is just the cooler, more hip version of jazz. And also, frankly, way more fun. Ah, this dragon took an entire army to murder. If it was me, would have been done in one fell swoop. Could have just been me. Could have been me. A tree! Listen, I appreciate that you exist. However, I do think you are a little unwelcoming to guests. I am not against trees, but unfortunately, if you can't stand up to my power from a roll, you cannot exist in the capital. Ma'am,
for bringing here.
I'm going to be totally frank with you.
Farewell. I shall leave. I wish you luck. I have no.
I don't care. I have my own mission that I'm doing, and that is to become Elden Lord. What you want is immaterial to me. I need not your services. What a fantastic soldier. We will change your outfit. It's 2 gold. We shall make your outfit significantly more Rick-like. Down the road. Opinions on Pokemon Gen 10 so far? Well, they've only shown the one trailer and the starters, but so far, I like it. Pestering the residents and attracting annoying birds. I agree. I think that the tree was a real problem in the area, and I think that removing the tree is for the betterment of all of society in this capital here. Well, that was incredibly rude, I tell you. Incredibly rude, I tell you. Nope, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Leave me alone. When I am Elden Lord, we are going to have some remodeling because I think it's a little ridiculous that to get up into this area here, you need to go all the way around up this stupid branch just to... Why is there not just a staircase going from there to there? We are going to remodel. We're going to make this more accessible. We're going to add in maybe some ramps, for we would like to help those that are in a wheelchair to make sure they can get around. We are going to make this place better for all. Add some zip lines. I'm down. I'm down for zip lines. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ah, my dear flower residents. Thank you for guarding the branch. However, when I am Elden Lord, your services will not be needed and you will be able to rest well and not have to be on guard all the time. Oh, a lovely, lovely terrarium room. We're definitely going to be planting some stuff in here. I think this will be a great place to add in. The first Elden Lord, it's your fault. How dare you get out of my sight? You can't even handle my role. How dare you? Be gone. And it is supposed to be dwelling gods. Commoners aren't allowed. But that's under the current rule, Saki. Under our rule, we will be allowing all people around to join, for we will not be separating the gods from the commoners. We shall allow those to exist together, to always be around. Ma'am, I have no beef with you. No quarrel. You may stay there. I will let you live your life. Goodbye. A boss room? But we removed the first Elden Lord. Who else could it be? There should be no one here. No.
Graceless, tarnished.
He's back. Oh, this will be the last time that you bother me, sir. I have no interest in your rule and the way that you set things up. I am here to usurp and remove you to make the lands between a better place. And under my rule, we will not need any thrones. We will all be equal. We will all be able to coexist. It is time to claim our prize and to become Elden Lord. Well, I think I can probably cut through this. I am all powerful Rick after all. A branch that I can't cut through? It can't be. Let me try again. I know what it is. I know what it is. My sword doesn't do wood. That's what the problem is. It's my sword doesn't do wood. That, you know what? That's on me. I did forget about that part. It's really similar to the doctor with the sonic screwdriver, how it doesn't do wood. I just can't do wood. I can't do. We'll find another way. We'll find another way. I'm sure someone, possibly a lady who offered me their services to level, might have some. Do you have an idea of what I could do?
Hello again.
Oh, hello.
Allow me a moment.
Yes, do tell.
Able to enter
I was not. No.
by the mantle.
Yeah, it doesn't do wood.
Are impen- a husk of the trees, the only way to stand before and become my purpose. So I'd like you to enter the flame of then.
Oh, to the we can burn it? Okay, well, I'm down. Let's go. You know what? I did not take your services up, but I do appreciate that you are willing to help me still. Thank you very much. However, before we do that, there's another area that we must go to. It is a sword, not an axe. It's true. It's true. It's true. Oh, wait, I didn't actually go meet them. Hang on. Okay, the bear's mad at me. One moment. Are implying that Rick is a Time Lord and his sword is a sonic screwdriver? Yes, that is the implication that I did draw from that. Correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Rick commits an arson. Yes, for the betterment of the world, Rick will commit an arson. It is something that Rick and I... wasn't an arson. It was a fire accident. I was making a fire joke, but I realized then it sounds like I committed arson, which isn't really like a good thing to say, because like for legal purposes, that's like super not okay and is definitely not what happened. So let's just pretend I didn't make that joke and move on. Okay, moving on. It was gonna be a fire joke, and it doesn't really work in this, you know. The joke was fire. It was a very good joke. It was a very awesome, very fire, hilarious joke. Mm-hmm. Also, I do appreciate the ska, which is what we will be replacing the jazz with. See, it doesn't do wood. I'm telling you. Look at that. Which does in fact mean that the tree that we fought earlier was not actual wood. It was fake wood.
You claim what? My doubt. The words of the truly, I believe even worse. That's the part. Oh.
I just realized I actually need to be really careful around you because I'm so strong. There is legitimately a chance that if I jump near you, you will die, and I kind of need you to be alive. Oh, I didn't grab Grace's. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's fine. Doing something the Omen King just killed? It makes sense. You always got Scott ready to go? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, the Omen King kept all the actual wood for himself and used that fake like linoleum wood that you see in a lot of places in all the other spots. So none of the wood that you actually see that you can cut is real. It was replaced by Morgott because he wanted it for himself because it is a very scarce resource. And I know what you're thinking, but Trenith, there's a giant ass tree. How can it be a scarce resource? And my response to you is they didn't cut it down. But trees go on trees, not in lands between. And also that requires you to have a woodcutter. And do you see a woodcutter in this game? No, there is no Lumberjack Steve as a boss. I did. It's true. I did count them. I know how scarce of a resource the trees are. Because I know every tree, at least in Limgrave. So I know how few there are. 6,044. The Omen Cleaver is a woodcutter per the Ashmore it comes with. And just because it is a woodcutter doesn't mean that the people that are using it as a woodcutter. You know? It's like a stapler is designed to staple things for business purposes, but you can also use it as a weapon. And if you use it as a weapon, although its original purpose might be to staple things for business purposes, that does not necessarily mean that you are doing the thing with in the right way. You should, Saki. You should. That'd be very funny. But you're only allowed to use axes, okay? I'm turning around. Where the fuck am I? Ah, found it. Yes, I agree with Bobby. I agree with Bobby. Now, I am not a big fan of invasions. I much prefer not necessarily going towards other people's worlds and taking them out. However, I do need to free the Land of Shadow as well. And thus, Magnus, I'm afraid to tell you that I must end your life. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. If only there were another way to Moog. If only, but this is the only way that I haven't been made aware of, and I have I don't know any other way that I can get there. Almost like it's a completely secret teleporter that nobody knows exists in the lands between, and there's no way that I, as a Rick, would actually know about this. I only know of this man because I ran past him and he slipped me a note. Again, I need to stay far away just in case, because there is legitimate chance that I jump near him and he dies. Okay, great. And I, as Rick, will not be ending the lives of innocent maidens. Instead, we'll be going the other way and going back and grabbing the other maiden, which I actually think is arguably faster because I didn't grab the other Grace down by the other maiden. So someone in Mo's area don't know how it was a teleport. Well, there's only two ways to get there. One is either teleport via this man's quest. The other is teleport via the teleporter in Consecrated. When I'm Elden Lord, I'm going to remove every single lobster from the lands between, because frankly, they're a fucking menace. And they don't benefit anyone, and we could be eating shellfish for years. Think they got butter? If we have butter, well, there's no cows. Ah, we could make butter of some kind. We could probably do margarine. I bet we could do like sea oils, you know? Seed oils, probably. Yeah. Am I ending the lives of innocent? Oh, sheep butter. You're right, Casey's. Okay, yeah, we can have butter. Yeah, so well, yeah, we're gonna kill all the lobsters and then we'll have butter. Am I ending the lives of innocent Albanorax? No, never. They are persecuted and need not have a harder life ahead of them. instead of just going to the Belm Church? Well, there's a couple reasons I can give you for why I do it at the very least. Wait, is that the right one? That is the right one, right? I'm pretty sure. Is it this one? It's this one, right? This sounds right. I'm gonna trust my gut. So the reason to kill Hyena is most of the time when you do a run, you usually wind up going down past this area. So you'll often wind up grabbing the Grace that's like right here, and she's right there. So it's like 3 seconds to get to her. Whereas this church is not only you have to go all the way like this, you have to go all the way like this, you have to go all the way like this, but also there's an invader out on the way as well. And if you don't kill the invader, you gotta deal with the invader too. So it's a lot longer to get there versus like this one, which is like right, so it's just faster. That's the main reason. Sounds good, Gazies. I hope it goes well. Albus is still alive? Of course! We didn't need to kill Albus today. Albus is nothing that we need. Only angry streamers kill Albus, not Rick. Damn right. Hello, sir. I am afraid your time has come. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye. No, she is not at the Belm Church. No, the Belm Church here. This one. This one? Why is it? I swear the Belm Church is facing like diagonal. Anyways, this church here does not have the maiden. The maiden is at this church. So you would have to go from here all the way around past the Madness Tower, all the way through here, run up through here, and then there. Blade your last. You got it. I consider it Blade. Hello, ma'am. I am sorry that you passed. I will use your life or your death in honor, and we shall make good use of it. Or the really fucked up way of saying that, waste not, want not. Okay, I gotta make sure that I don't jump near you. I'm really scared that I'm going to jump and he's going to die. You better be nice to me. If you hurt me, do you know who I am? How dare you? How dare you? I am not afraid of needles, but that man just hurt me on purpose. That man just hurt me on purpose. Can you believe this guy? I think there's only one appropriate thing to do with someone like this. And I hear tale, you murdered that maiden earlier. I don't care who you are, because I am Rick. Can I do this from on being... Oh, I can do this when I'm on torrent. That's good to know. How thoughtful of Rick to act like he feels pain. I know, right? Rick is such a good person. I like to make sure that people think that I feel pain, so that way they're not scared of me because I'm so strong. I'm a good person. There is 19.7k on heads and 15k on tails, by the way, so go bet those beans. Dear subjects, I will be freeing you from this torment you feel and making sure that you can have a blessed life. Well, that's an unfortunate casualty of my power right there. Unfortunate casualty. I say, you know what? I'll let chat decide. Pia, also hi Pia, how's it going? They were trying to block my path. It's their own fault. If they weren't in the way, I would not have had to jump near them, and then they wouldn't have died. Also, I will be grabbing this because as soon to be Elden Lord, having a Lord's Rune is appropriate. I don't require the money, but it is appropriate to have the Lord's Rune all the same. Needles are afraid of Rick. I feel like every single Chuck Norris joke would work for Rick as well. The entrance to the land of shadow. A place in desperate need of my saving. Of being free from the tyranny of these so-called lords. I will remove the offending individual in front of me for access so I can set them all free. Moog, I know it is not your fault, but I am sorry to say, your time has come. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, my friend. Now, I may be Rick. I may be Rick. But even Rick will say the same thing to you. However, today I need not say it. Instead, cheers. I'll be seeing you soon. Merch drop, you know it. You can get your own fuck you let a mug. If you do exclamation mark merch, you can find the link and you can buy your own mug. There's also going to be like an edited clip in here where I'm talking about the mug and how you can buy it and all that stuff. It is actually legitimately a really good mug too. They're like really big. like really big and like, you know. And it's on and I'm a smart person. Check this out. Right-handed mug. Left-handed mug. Because frankly, as a person that sometimes needs to have their right hand on their controller and sometimes their left hand, it's nice to have an ambidextrous mug, and more mug makers should make them on both sides. Can recommend. Thank you, Mitchell. Thank you. They are also available in, I think, what did I set up with? Hang on. I don't remember. Hang on. Hold. They are available in, yeah, the one size. Yeah. Okay, sick. Yeah, it's the one size. And also you'll notice that the color scheme is red and white. And that is because Canada. Obviously, I feel like that one goes without saying, but it's Canada. Red and white, Canadian flag, Canada. Oh, it is two sizes? Okay, there's two sizes. I don't remember if I said them up. Thank you, Mitchell. There's two sizes. There's the big size and the small size. So if you're a small cup drinker, you can always get the small cup. If you're a big cup drinker, there's always the big cup. I'm a big cup drinker myself. $11-ounce and 15-ounce. There you go. Excellent. Also, if you do buy a mug, I am not legally responsible for if you get fired from your job because you brought it to your work. That's on you. I am merely selling the mug. What you do with said mug is up to you. But maybe, you know, don't have it around places where you could get in trouble for it. You drink from a huge glass mug. I had one of those before the fire. Good times. I should buy another one. Are those technically not a mug if they get big enough? They become a stein? By definition, I think. Now, if I were a lesser person, I would be picking these up. If I was not who I am, I would need these. However, as I am Rick, I need no such things as skidoo tree blessings. I completely missed that. Congrats those that bet on heads. Enjoy your beans. There you go. You think everyone would know about a stein? Fair. Wow, I am not jumping in the right spot at all. Well, hello, Mikla the Kind. You aren't going to like what's going to happen in about 40 minutes. What do you mean I didn't get my second jump? I am so mad. $40 probably less, actually. How long? The longest part's the running. Maybe like, yeah, I think 40 is probably accurate, unless I keep screwing this jump up. It's fine. In the video, it's going to be first try. How many times have I done this? More than it appears from my inability to do it first try. Significantly more than it appears. I have done it quite a bit though, and I have done. I know how to do it. I just was screwing it up. See, look at that. Does Trent need more training? Nope, Trent's good. Trent is well trained. We had a moment where gravity took hold. That horse looks like it's in pain. We had to teach Trent how to survive our power. We had an unfortunate incident earlier on where we would drink our flask, and because we were so strong, it would instantly kill Trent. So we had to drink several flasks to be able to have Trent survive when I did so. Apparently, my moving my hand in the motion it is to drink the flask, I guess, hurt Trent for some reason. I don't really know why, if I'm being completely honest. I have no clue, but that was happening. Just so nothing up ahead maybe one-shots me, because I am kind of in the DLC and I have no skidoo and I have not leveled my health. Just for safety. Mostly for like the run back, you know? Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. We may have figured out how to make Lies of P be a more manageable and serviceable archipelago game as well. Rick felt bad for Gravity. It's true. It's true. Rick did. Gravity needed its share of seemingly being seemingly strong. After we beat Gravity that one run. Okay, I'm doing this just because it's funny. That was purely for my own sake because I wanted to kill that in one shot. That wasn't for the bit. There's no reason for it. I really wanted to kill one of those in one hit. We have entered the Shadow Keep. Mesmer awaits at the top. Yes, I know who Mesmer is. Melina told me in our little chats that we've had. But before that, there is a mighty beast that must be slain. Not hippo, not porcupine, not rhino, but a combination of the three, and weirdly named hippopotamus. Goodbye, mighty beast. So long. How you gonna pass Radon? Radon is dead. We put Radon out of his misery. Sonic the hippopotamus. I feel like we should be calling them Sanic. You have made a grave error, sir. I was going to let you live. I was going to let you live. Mods on? We have no mods on. This is just Rick's true power. There's no mods in this instance. We are just this strong. This is Rick's power. This is how strong Rick has always been. Rick just holds back. I have held back for far too long when it comes to the poor individuals. And I'm taking back the realm of shadow and the lands between. Hello, Kristen. How are you? Okay, sirs. Also, what the fuck? Where's... That was weird. Can I get this prediction thing to go away? Because, like, I need the pin message to be there. Happy payroll day indeed. Also, Kristen, if you could read the pin and mod accordingly, I would appreciate it. What is happening? Okay. I don't want to say that in chat. Just read the pin. These guys are being jerks right now. If y'all want to, like, if someone says something, you can either just say read the pin message. That's perfect. Okay. Come here, you pieces of shit. How dare you? Do you know who I am? I'm Rick. You don't deserve to even look at me. Sorry, I had a moment there. I had to take it out on them. I feel better now. I will be a benevolent lord to all those in the lands between, except for those 3 soldiers specifically. Goodbye. For trying to murder me as well. They are too loyal to the Snake Man. They are. They are. Now, I know the Snake Man is indeed Melena's brother. However, I do kind of need to murder the guy because he won't give up the flame without me doing so. Which, frankly, I feel like is a poor decision on his life. And if he would just, you know, follow through on helping me, it'd be great. We could be friends. I'm friends with his sister. I'm not using her services to level, because, like, Rick doesn't need to level. But, you know, we could be friends. And instead, the Snake Man is all like, but mommy. Mommy said no. Like, dude, do you not realize that your mother abandoned you in the land of shadow and then went off and made an entirely separate new family multiple times and also became a separate person entirely and doesn't give a shit about you at all? Like, are you kidding me? You couldn't just have a conversation and be like, yo, dude, I kind of already killed your mother, who was also kind of your, go fuck yourself, kind of your father, but also not, because I actually don't know who Mesmer's father is now that I'm thinking about it. Is Mesmer's father Godfrey? No, that's not maybe right. Listen, the whole fucking tree is convoluted as shit. Also, I'm gonna kill that guy now because that guy killed me. Okay, listen here. You and your stupid fire can stop. Okay. Redhead equals Radigan's offspring. But that doesn't work. Because Mesmer is Marika's offspring. Like, confirmed. That's what I mean. Like, it's really confusing. And also, Mesmer was around before Radigan existed, because Radigan existed after Marika came to Lands Between. And had conquered everything already. So that also, you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't work. It's very confusing. Okay, would you stop? Stupid fire, man. Yes, Rick is strong but not invincible. That is why Rick holds back his power in the game, but is still able to be technically murdered. My God, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. Also, if you missed it, Kristen, Only 9 million is. I am still holding back my power meme. It's true. We are not wanting to shatter the entirety of reality, but we are making sure that we do use a good amount of our. I hate you. A good amount of our power to win. It's true. The game would crash if I use more of my power. It's true. It's true. We're too powerful. We're too strong. Stop it! It's possible he's the offspring of America and a descendant of Radigan. But Radigan didn't exist! That's what I mean. Radigan wasn't a thing. Radigan is not around until, like... I don't know how many years later. I don't know the timeline, but years later. No? These guys with their stupid fire attacks are, like, surprisingly a problem. Did I go too far? I did go too far. I don't trust that shadow guy. I haven't done this bit in so long. I usually just go around the back way. I knew the fire guys were going to be a problem. Perfect. Okay, good. Red arrow is fake. It's a wig. It could be a wig. Hang on. I'm Googling who's Mesmer's father because now I'm curious. Who is Mesmer's father, Elden Ring? Okay, so Traneth. Yes, I'm listening. Okay, it's basically confirmed that it is not, it's impossible that it is Radigan because they only started having kids after the divorce from Renala. So that's basically 100% confirmed that it can't be. Brother, what do you mean that missed? What do you mean? I forgot how much I hate running through it this way. The other way is so much easier. This place sucks. Am I a very strong imposter? How dare you? I just have not turned on my full power because I would like everyone to feel like they still stand a chance. I'm giving them the opportunity Exactly. Rick is incredibly sweet. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you understand. Motherfucker, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Oh, God. The other way's so much easier than this way. Good Lord. I was in a roll. I had everything. As well as when an enemy uses them, does so much damage or as much damage. Yeah, I've actually thought about that. I weirdly think there are some spells that we get that are actually as strong as the spells that other people get, like when they use it on us. But the difference is that they have more health. So we do the same amount of damage, but because they have more health, it doesn't look like it. I don't know if I'm right, but that's I'm pretty sure that's what happens in some cases. It's also really funny that I can roll into things and they die. I think that's comedy. I don't know what causes that, but I think that's really funny. Trash does no damage. It's true. This guy. That guy's the problem. That guy's the problem. Haha, there we go. Okay. Perfect. Huh. Shh. They're stronger than the enemies that have them too. That's true. Yeah, I agree with that. That works. That works. Okay, you need to die. I'm learning which ones need to die and which ones are a problem. Okay, you need to die. Fantastic. You die. You die. Okay. I actually don't need to go that way. I'm realizing. Okay, you need to die, apparently. Both of you need to die. You need to die. You... That... Why? Ah! Why is this so hard? This is not that difficult. For the record, this is why you level vigor. Just so you don't get killed in one hit. That's like, this is the main reason. Why? Leave me alone. Once I get to the top, we'll resume what we were doing before. Stop it. These guys suck. This place is the worst. You need to go. You two need to go. You need to go. I don't trust you. Just in case. Okay, great. I think everybody's dead. Perfect. Okay. The Black Keep. The place where Mesmer hides. Oh, God. There's more people. Okay, I need you gone. There we go. Awesome. Showdown, is it? Between the top contender and Mesmer's finest soldier. It's too bad you don't stand a chance. I'm too strong. I am too strong. In reality, Rick is invulnerable. It's true. I like people to feel good about themselves. If I'm going to be the Elden Lord, they need to understand that I have a weakness and they can harm me, but they can't actually end me, right? It's what a good Lord would do. Mesmer. You have been abandoned, and I'm here to relieve you of your misery. I was going to attack you, but apparently you just can't handle me.
A curse upon thee.
Ah. I don't really know what just happened there, but okay then. Rick well, that part yeah, that's true. That's true. It was more the like I walked forward and then the fire killed me. I assumed that like Mesmer's attack was still weirdly on the ground somehow. I think. You love the gah and stagger before dying. What the fuck just happened? Well, Bip, this is the power that Rick has been hiding away to make sure that people felt like they really stood a chance in the lands between. But now it is time for Rick to reclaim mantle of Elden Lord and bring about an age of peace and prosperity to all those that serve. How's it going, Maria? How are you today? If you don't attack me, I'll let you live. No, don't do it. I'll let you live. Okay, well. Unfortunately, you chose death. I tried to let them live. I did my best. Unfortunately, although Trent has been trained and is more capable now than ever before and able to survive our power, sadly, I still can't ride Trent here, which is frankly just fucking annoying and is... I never really understood what the point of making us run on this path was. I just don't get it. It's kind of stupid. And we should be allowed to ride Trent here. I've never understood why. Doesn't like big and busy cities. I guess that's it's just so stupid. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So, Al, other than that, you're good. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that you're good otherwise. Sir, if you you try and attack me one more time, I will turn around and I will make sure to end your life. I hear you behind me. Okay, well, you brought this upon yourself. That's your own fault. The horse didn't need to die, but I didn't really have a way to swing my sword that did not also hit the horse. I should respect Trent's wishes. I should. You're right. You're right. As a kind, benevolent new Elden Lord, I will do my best to respect Trent's wishes. Maybe, Mitchell, how about this? What if I were to clean up an area of the capital specifically for Trent? Thoughts? Be appreciated? Okay, okay, I can do that. We are going to burn both the trees back to back. Another golden seed. I need not such things. I need not such things. I am beyond having heals and flasks, except for the odd time where somebody decides to shoot me and then we'll take a little drink. But I don't require things such as that. That's foolish. Burn them. You got it. I will do that. I don't need earthly wares. Indeed, I will leave it for the people so that they may truly embrace my divinity and understand how kind an Elden Lord can truly be. Very generous, God. Thank you. Thank you. I should kill Shibiri because I don't like that guy. We're gonna live. Let Shibiri have a chance. I want all citizens, even those I don't like, to have an opportunity to, I can't think of the word, recompense is the only thing I can think of. What's the word I want? To repent. That's the word. To repent. I will give all those a chance to repent. Even those that have sinned many a time before. The only ones that need die are the ones that stand between me and Elden Lordship. And thankfully, in this land of the mountaintops, all the giants have perished already. As sad as it is, they could have been a great asset to my new lineage. There is none left. There is not a single one that could remain. So we need only get up to that bowl up there and take a very, 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 oh, sir, hang on. I'm looking at things. Take a very, very, very long run to get there. But we need only get up to that bowl up there to burn the tree. Line! Don't fall off the chain. I would never. Me? No, I couldn't possibly. Totally not. Unrelated to this run, but it would have been really cool if they had like really, really weak enemies in this area that were like OG enemies. You, yes. Rick, absolutely not. How dare you accurately call me out? What the fuck? You know what? I'm gonna go the long way around because I'm really scared of the lobsters one-shotting me. You know what? I'm gonna grab the grace. I am that scared of the lobsters one-shotting me. And I don't want to do this run back again. Share drive is down with no data can be accessed. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. In that case, you get to watch the fabulous Rick win. Ah, another dragon. You know what? You guys scare me. Would anyone like lobster? We have sheep butter. Lobster is going to be the main thing on the menu after I become Elden Lord because, frankly, they don't provide anything good for society in this world that we have, and all they do is murder poor tarnished that are trying to exist and live a happy life. There's too many of them. We can make a lobster farm, and we will just change our entire diet. It'll be very Mediterranean focused. A lot of seafood, some rice, maybe a little bit of grain things going on, some fresh veggies. Stop it, I'm hungry. It's okay. There's plenty of lobster to go around. You are welcome to some. The guy looked at me funny. I don't know what to tell you. So did these ones. Oh, well, I missed that guy. You get to live. Is there enough butter? We have plenty of sheep. Now, the butter will leave your mouth feeling a little numb. I won't lie to you. As a majority of sheep in this game are electric sheep. So it will leave you feeling a little numb in your mouth because, you know, mild shock therapy. But you get used to it. It's a very tantalizing flavor. Shockingly good, one might say. You'll like it. It really adds a burst to every piece of lobster that you eat. How's it going, John? 6 out of 10. Let's go. I hope that you get a wonderful day off when it happens. But 6 out of 10, you're over halfway there. Hell yeah. As a benevolent god, I will let my mod's children live. Normally, I would murder them. But as it is the child of a mod and a dear friend, unless they get involved, okay, we're good. Ah, we have made it. We need but burn the tree. I'm sad that all the giants have perished. They would have been a lovely species to have on board with our new world, but sadly, there's not one left. But wait, what? There remains one alive? Sir, would you like to join my new world order where I, Rick, will be You seem very angry. I, unfortunately, my friend, think I do need to murder you. We could have been friends. You could have joined us. I've taken down all the Golden Order. I know they murdered you, and they murdered, or not you, I killed you, but they murdered all your family. I get that, but you could have joined me. You could have joined me. Before I burn the tree, I am going to make my way to the other tree that I must burn. And then we can burn the 2 trees back to back. We do daylight savings time in Canada. We do, unfortunately. Although BC is getting rid of it, so I'm hoping they get rid of it as well here. Oliver was fine, mostly. My wife had a harder time with it, actually, ironically. Hello, Melina. Now, before I join you, I must go and find another tree, but then I shall return. First floor? After forcing yourself. If you're wondering any more info, make sure you read the pinned message. Maybe I should add that to the command. How dare you? Do you know who I am? I'm Rick, soldier of God. But God kneels before me. Or they will soon, because there are 2 gods. I get to kill both of them. They will soon. Ironically, the speedrun for the 2 gods percent ended like an hour ago or something. 30 minutes ago? I don't know. It's been a while. They finished a while back. And we are. I mean, this is just a regular, it's not even lore accurate. This is just a Rick run. If you run as Rick, this is just how it is. This is the normal, every single run ever has ever had this. This is just how it goes. This is for casting fire on me. You deserve that, and you know it. The hidden starting class? There it is. There it is. The place that we will finally... I'll be honest, I don't really know what the goal is in this area. In the other area, we're becoming Elden Lord. I guess here it's ascend to godhood is kind of what we're going for. I don't actually know if that's like higher than the Elden Lord. I think Elden Lord's higher. So this is kind of like a step down in terms of, you know, upgrades, but we will stop someone else's ascent to godhood and thus challenging us as Elden Lord. Yeah, that's the one. I missed. It's like a step below godhood. See, you say that, but then when we kill the god, like the whole point of like the base game is that we're supposed to become Elden Lord. So like we're not becoming god, we kill a god to become Elden Lord. So I don't know if that's true, but I don't know. Don't talk to me. As we've already proven with figuring out who Mesmer's father is, everything's really fucking convoluted. Basically the same thing as ascending ourselves. Okay, okay. What if we become Elden God? We stop someone else's ascension and become a god, and we also become Elden Lord. So Elden God. aka Rick. Essentially just married to a god. Yeah, but that doesn't go with what Gideon says. Gideon's whole thing is like, you shall never become Elden Lord or whatever. And I don't know. It's all convoluted. None of it makes sense. Kristen does seem to be a god. Okay, I'm gonna kill this one as well because I actually don't remember what it drops. And I'm really curious. I think this is the... No, that one drops from the other guy. I know the oil one. I know the deflecting tier. Crimson Burst. Is this the stamina burst guy? Is that this one? Oh, it's that one. It's the sapping tier. Right, okay, okay. Say America will reject a proposal, but then... But that's not what he said. He didn't say Queen America will never marry you. He was like, Queen, you cannot kill a tarnished, cannot kill a god or whatever, right? It is very satisfying on the furnace golem. It is. It's really good. You were saying, I am not a god yet. I am still just Rick. Also, I did not grab the grace, and that is unfortunate. The amount of shit that one-shots me in the DLC is kind of wild, and I forgot how much did. Yeah, pre-God Rick. We are Rick, Soldier of God. We are not Rick, Elden God. That's the next step. Only have to knock them down once. You technically only have to knock them down once if you kill them on the, when you knock them down. Which you can do if you have volcano pots or whatever they are. Furnace pots, those. Because then when they're knocked down, you throw a furnace pot into their head. And then you take the riposte. Always takes 2 riposte. You can also attack the head while they're down, because they're down for like a good minute. So you can get like 15 R2s in, and you can probably kill them before they get back up. I've done it before. Okay, I am going to grab his grace because I am legitimately scared that I am going to get killed again. Because that guy one-shot me. I want my runes. I would like to distribute these to my people when I become Elden Lord. Elden God, I should say. How's it going, Oreo? Good morning. It also doesn't help that these things bounce in the weirdest fucking ways possible. Sounds like the easy run of your life. How's it going, Mix? Well, we are Rick, and Rick is all powerful. It's true. We are very strong. We are so strong that drinking a pot on Trent does in fact, or used to, murder him. But we have since trained Trent, and now Trent is able to survive us drinking a flask. How you doing? I'm doing great today. And also fall damage. And also cum bugs. We must murder the cum bug. One moment. I had not considered that they would kill me. Gravity, gardening, and self-restraint. That's a pretty accurate summation of the run so far, yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, yeah. Mix, would you like a demonstration of our power? On Scorpion Centipede Woman. Well, if there was such a thing as a Scorpion Centipede Woman, I feel like I am weirdly attracted, but also incredibly kind of grossed out. Now, when you say Scorpion Centipede Woman, can I ask and inquire which half? Because that also will affect my opinion on this too. Okay, we kill the cum bug. Fantastic. God damn it! Why did they follow me? Stupid fucking cum box. Stop it. Okay, I'm going this route this time to see if this one's better. Should have yelled self, damn it. I'm not a god yet. I'm just Rick so far. We gotta, again, I'm making up a new lore, which, why? Which is we're stopping PCR to become God, and we're stopping Eldebeast to become Elden Lord, so become Elden God. That's the plan. You imagine Rick would own a shackle? No, unfortunately, Rick does not own a shackle. Rick could go find a shackle, but Rick is lazy. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Rick is very lazy. And that is the only reason that I don't have one. Rick's concert Traneth is lazy. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the fucking truth? It's a good quote. As we were. Ah, fantastic. We have made it. We can now burn the tree and ascend to godhood. That's odd. There's a boss door here. It's very strange. I wonder what, But we murdered Mesmer and we acquired the kindling. Who else could it possibly be? Who else would dare stand? It's a snake or a scorpion centipede woman that was told to me. Foretold? Foretold? Prophecy was foretold? Either way, they're dead. They couldn't stand up to my power. This is Rick. This is Rick's power mix. This is who Rick is. Rick is a soldier, not a poet. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Allow us to burn 2 trees while I acquire some more coffee. I underestimated a little god. You did. You did. I understand, though. Many people have for Rick, as I've held back my power at the beginning of every Elden Ring run for everyone. I wanted to make sure they all had an opportunity and a chance to be able to try and ascend to godhood themselves. RL1, but Rick level 1 in this case. It's very true. This is indeed Rick level 1. Imagine if this was Rick level 99. And I'm already this powerful. That's why Rick has no need for things such as runes, smithing stones, talismans, physic tears. All unnecessary. I'm still trapped one moment. Okay, now we can go burn the other tree. Did I kill the thing with a roll? I'm Rick. Of course. We're so powerful.
Ice world and death. Are you to commit?
Frankly, if I just breathe on something, they'd probably die. I did instill the fear of Rick. I am finally getting rid of my biggest weakness, which is trees. Because again, as everybody knows, my sword does not do wood, much like the sonic screwdriver from Doctor Who. It does not do wood, so we needed to find an alternative. Even though I am all powerful, I am limited by the limitations of my sword, which unfortunately cannot, it just doesn't do wood. Thank you for writing notes. There will be a test later. I appreciate you taking notes about this. Hello, Cozy. How are you today? Now, while this area may be locked in time, I will still rule as a benevolent leader, and we can bring it back into our reality to join us again. To have a sword of a god? I could. Good morning, James. How are you? Also, James, Cozy, read the pinned message and mod accordingly. Thank you very much. But here's the thing, Mitchell. Would I truly want to remove my great power and give myself weapons of a god who surely does not pose a threat to me? Or should I remain with the all-powerful greatsword that I have? I did have to nerf Rick's build. As you can see, Rick is able to feel pain. Allow me to demonstrate. One moment. As you can see, I am able to feel pain. So I did have to nerf my build a little bit. However, we do remain as strong as humanly possible. For we are beyond all human capabilities as Rick, and we, frankly, just wanted to give a fair fight to the lands between and all those that stand in our way to make sure that we are able to become a true Elden god that respects all and really wants to make sure that the lands between is a better place. It's the only chance to make Radahn's sword's good. A true Rick. Indeed, indeed, a true Rick. How will I handle the boss, Rick himself? It's a question for the ages. And only one way we will find out at the end of the run. Absolutely not. You will not be breathing fire on me, sir. Ah. The God-skin duo. They want to skin a god, but instead, they only have themselves to blame for their death at the hands of Rick. I actually don't know if that sentence made any sense, but I just kind of said words and it kind of worked out. It didn't? Okay, cool. To see Rick roll and win, I mean, it's in the name, Rick roll. Gamer jump from Rick? You mean regular jump from Rick? Rick is always a gamer. It's not even a gamer jump if for him. It's just a Tuesday. Monday? It's just a Monday. What day is it? Monday. It's Monday. It's just a Monday, you know? Happy Tuesday, y'all. Rick seems to be confused with the calendar. To be fair, Rick is so powerful that he hasn't really looked at the calendar in years because, frankly, he doesn't need to know what day of the week it is because he can just make any day of the week be any day of the week that he wants to, whenever he needs it to be. But because he's operating on other people's schedules, he does kind of need to know it for becoming Elden God. So he's working at becoming better at it, but it is really hard. Basically, Rick is a billionaire and doesn't have poor people problems, is essentially what I'm saying. But he's learning. He's trying his best to not be like the others. The Rickorian calendar. Indeed, indeed. Every day is named Rick. You can see why it's confusing. Hello, Malekith. I do need to acquire Destined Death, for I must slay both a god and a god to make sure the world can be better. Well,
why cover destined death? To kill what?
Apparently I killed Malekith so hard that the second phase didn't spawn, which I did not know was possible. I fully expected at least there to be a body. Oh well. We can take out our Rickordian like an accordion. Thank you, Kristen. I broke the rules of the game. It did break the rules of the game. Man, this capital was so nice before, and burning that tree has really caused a massive problem. We're gonna have to get this cleaned up so that our entire society can be rebuilt and we can put it all back together. Brick by brick. I do need a big cleaning crew. You know anyone? You think Luigi's available? He's got a vacuum, right? Ah. I knew you'd come to stand before Rick to try and stop me from becoming Elden Lord. Ah, what a fool you are. And today you will pay for your lack of foresight on what was going to happen to you. For I have high hopes for you. But unfortunately, you're a grave disappointment, Gideon. All Rick has to do is exile and all will be cleared. It's true. It's true. Rick's basically Superman as well. He does have all the powers. He just doesn't use them all. He likes to keep it more fair, you know? Bring away precious time by yapping. It's okay, because I yapped over him, so I took away his time and then murdered him. So I got my revenge. Now, unfortunately, as much as Rick is all powerful, there is still one slight problem area that I do have to run through, which I'm not looking forward to. But once we're past this one area, everything's gonna be fine after this. And on the bright side, I have the ability, because I am Rick, to take out a certain lion man. One might even say a little lion man. He's not very little. He's actually really tall, but hopefully that helps. Unfortunately, these guys are still around. These guys fucking blow. Yep. Yeah, I saw that coming. Fucking hate this place so much. Stupid fucking Enter Ilum. God damn it. God damn it. Rick should consider getting taller too. What's wrong with Rick's height? Is there a pun about to happen? I feel like there's a pun about to happen. I'm open to it. What's the pun? Nah. Oh, okay. Goodbye. Oh, did you drop your headpiece? Well, who cares? Who needs better armor? I have the Rick armor. Why would I ever want anything more? This is awesome. All right, there's one dead. No Rick Slayer in chat. God damn it, stupid birds. This place always sucks. Always and forever. It's the fucking worst. The worst. Wait. Okay, we're alive. What the fuck? Stupid birds, man. I hate them. I hate them so much. Can I get the key? Oh, sorry, Fats. Unfortunately, I can't. The best I can offer you is 4 ampules. How's it going, Fats? How are you doing? Whoa! Nope. Okay, we live these. We live these. Excellent. Excellent. All right, one more bird. Stop it. Thank you. Now, Rick could have his full power here and make it so that he was, you know, able to get through this without even blinking or worrying. But Rick needs to know the struggle of his fellow Tarnished and those that are... Wait, where are you going? Well, that's new. Rick needs to know the struggle of his fellow Tarnished. So Rick is not going to be using his full power and instead will be suffering like those that have come before him to make sure that he understands what they've been through. That being said, he is still all powerful, and frankly, everything here is not as strong as him. I am going to be hiding from this guy though, because as much as to be fine, this guy does a big whirlwind thing and it scares me and I don't want to get hit by it. TBH. Don't you me? Would Rick be scared? Rick respects the power of wind. How dare you all? Rick is not a coward. Fine. Happy? 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 Good. Okay. You heathen? You're right. You're right. You're so correct. I apologize. Leda. You don't know what you're about to get into.
So that you might ascend to lordship. Why come to these lands to begin with?
It is indeed Leda from the mug.
Eminence, or perhaps the Erdtree desired all along. The clashing of the favored lords. Such that one would prevail. So be it. If you insist upon facing Mikula the Kind.
Hurry up, ma'am. Stop talking. Come on.
Don't tarry now.
That's why I usually do the run back thing, because good God, she talks for a long time. Nathan, today is a day that you need not join me. I am so powerful that I don't require your services. Enjoy the day off, sir. Is the mug actually huge? It is a 15-ounce mug. It's pretty big, yeah. Yeah.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Leto, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies.
Stand no chance against Rick. I agree with you completely.
Tis just as the woman said it before. Mikula.
I concur. No chance whatsoever.
Redeem our clan. Kind Mikula. In godhood shall you rise.
Kindly Mikula, make the world
Cheers!
a gentler place.
You need to die to you again? Don't worry. I will be returning there at the end. We will be cheese, I promise. For we must encounter ourself. Once we become Elden God, we shall return. We approach the gates that will allow us to become a god. However, before I approach, I must go enter a tree and become Elden Lord first. But something awaits before I arrive? What could possibly... There could be no one left. He returns. The first Elden Lord? Breathe your last breath.
Brave.
You stand not a chance before Rick.
Thy strength befits a crown.
Not a single chance. And now, with the tree burned, and, you know, our sword still unable to do wood, unfortunately, which is really, I really should work on that. That is actually a problem that I hadn't really considered. We should probably maybe train the sword to be able to do that. We face a god. Rada gone. And Elden, goodbye. And with that, Rick became an Elden Lord. But there is still a god to kill. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. There is a god that must die. Unfortunately, I think the god is so weak it might die on the roll when they come crashing in to try and kill me. So don't blink. Let us revisit ourself and tell and figure out who is truly the greatest of all Ricks. Let us see. Brick's story is wild. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is. It is. It's true. You're not my business. I have elsewhere I must be. In that room right there awaits the greatest boss ever. The only one deserving of our full power. Hello, my friend Rick. Which of us will remain? He's using his full power. Wait. He's immortal. Much like me. Sir, are we to be two immortal beings locked in a deadly battle until Kingdom Day comes, or shall we become allies? As the only way this story could end, with two Ricks finally joining forces to become Elden gods. Fabulous. Okay, bye YouTube.